All right, back for another episode, ladies and gents. We got a little bit to go though, so while I'm waiting on other people to join, finish setting up my music and all that good stuff. Got a lot of submissions this time too. So, and I'm willing to bet I'm talking and can barely be heard. So, welcome to the Jetblack Music Reviews, a part of the Must Be Heard radio show. I am one of the two hosts on that show. We got quite a good bit of music this week. So let's see here. See what track I'm gonna run this week. How's that? What up, Alicio? How you doing, bro? Top fan on deck. Yes, sir. That's exactly right. I have been anxiously not listening to music this week, just so that we could get to this particular show, because I really enjoy getting to hear everything live in full effect and just kind of sharing different stuff with different people. So and being able to share different people's ministries. So so you can't wait for the music. I feel you, bro. I'm definitely getting down to it. So let's see here. I'm gonna save some of these for farther down into the show. Oh, absolutely. One thing that I really pride myself on, one is because I don't know a lot of people. We're getting to know new artists pretty much every week, and as we're getting to know those artists, we're getting to kind of hear their hear these different songs and all that kind of stuff. And the one thing about me, man, is I pride myself on being unbiased. I carry myself like that on my job. I do that, kind of all over. I feel like it helps to be unbiased. Because then, you don't have a preconceived notion. So, all right, let's get to it. So, first submission of the night is SV, aka Shay Valens, aka Shay Valenzuela. Let me see. Let me tag SV in this. Licia, can you tag SV? That's the question. Because I can't tag people, so. Alright. Let's roll along with it. He sent the YouTube video. And I mean, I can throw the YouTube video in here to where y'all can see it. Actually, hang on 1 second. I guarantee you I can put that in here. Let's see here. I'm doing stuff on the fly, man. So, boom, bam, bam, pop.
Writing's not that easy, but Grammarly can help.
That's
This
so funny.
sentence is grammatically correct,
Imagine ads though.
but it's wordy and hard to read. It undermines the writer's message, and the word choice is bland. Grammarly's cutting-edge technology helps you craft compelling, understandable writing that makes an impact on your reader. Much better. Are you ready to give it a try?
All right, so
Installation is simple and free. Visit Grammarly.com today.
all right, let's get it.
It's amazing what a fresh perspective can teach us.
You know what?
Like realizing fishing isn't about catching fish and making.
Let's just hit the delete on that, and I'm just gonna hit play because because this is weird. Like trying to do that way. All right, here we go. SV, and it's called Ode to the New.
Hey, from San Francisco all the way to West Sydney, may God get the glory. Dyson and Shea Valens, come on, let's go. From the old to the new, my soul be renewed. Up from the mud where your love came through. Up from above, so faithful and true. Stuck in the gutter if I didn't have you. From the old to the new, my soul be renewed. Up from the mud where your love came through. Up from above, so faithful and true. Stuck in the gutter if I didn't have you.
I was stuck in the gutter when I didn't have you. I was smoking that weed, I was sipping that brew. I was living my life like I didn't have a clue. Hooked on the gear, I was hitting that too. Getting cash too, I was searching. Up in the buildings, yeah, I was lurking. Feeding my addiction was a burden. Heroin turned me to a different person. All the drugs and the crime, is it worth it? Getting drunk all the time, sipping bourbon. Am I running out of time? I'm getting nervous. I think I need a better life, I deserve it. I was acting all sweet on the surface, but deep down, I was really hurting. I was starting to feel pretty worthless. I really need a new life with a purpose. Got locked up one deep in the cell. Talk to me please, I really need your help. He came into my life and he turned it around. I'm living in the word and his word is profound. All the negativity, I'm burning it down. It's time to get out of the circus of clowns. My faith is in Christ, I returned with the crown. Old to the new when it's permanent now. The old is gone and the new is here. With him by my side, tell me who should I fear? Fight the good fight and you finish the race. You'll always come first when you're living in his grace. Just don't buckle when you're feeling the pressure. Don't give up, no need to surrender. Just keep going cause it keeps getting better. Christ be the key to forever, yeah.
From the old to the new, my soul be renewed. Up from the mud where your love came through. Up from above, so faithful and true. Stuck in the gutter if I didn't have you. From the old to the new, my soul be renewed. Up from the mud where your love came through. Up from above, so faithful and true. Stuck in the gutter if I didn't have you. When I didn't have you, I was living, I didn't have a clue. Couldn't see it, I was walking with the blues on my neck was a noose. Trying to swim in the mud, but the kid wouldn't move. Had a stairway to hell, deep and deeper I fell. One in the chamber roulette, what I feel. Them drugs and the alcohol, that never helped. The devil, he got me, I'm losing myself. I'm spiraling, I'm really out of control. Decisions I'm making.
Hold on. What was that? Oh my goodness. And another ad. Come on, man. Look, I don't know what Chrome got going on, but anyway, going back.
To the new, my soul be renewed. Faithful and true, stuck in the gutter if I didn't have you. When I didn't have you, I was living, I didn't have a clue, couldn't see it. I was walking with the blues on my neck, was a noose, trying to swim in the mud, but the kid wouldn't move. Had a stairway to hell, deep and deeper I fell. One in the chamber, roulette, what I feel. Them drugs and the alcohol that never helped. The devil, he got me, I'm losing myself. I'm spiraling, I'm really out of control. Decisions I'm making, I'm out of my zone, but I can't stop running from my problems. But I can't not, even when the cops they come. But he broke me, Jesus when he hold me, dealing with the old me. You don't wanna know me. He got that love that come in when it's lonely. He got the healing, forgiveness. I'm so free. How come a butterfly when it's done molting? Yeah, now I gotta fly, do it for His glory. Reaching for the lost, you the one I ain't ignoring. Looking to the cross, can you see you in the story? I believe in you, won't you come to the light? No matter what you've been through, it's gonna be alright. In Christ, you will find all the hope for your fight. Lay your fist down, you can rest for the night. Trust in His arms, He prepared for the fight. Yeah, all them temptation, He know what it like. All your confession, He don't take it light. These bars that stack high, they for the most high. That's where I go though. When I'm the most low, He take His time with me, something like slow mo. Why did He die for me? He got a love Jones, Jesus the door. You see, now you can come home. Let's go. From the old to the new, my soul be renewed. Up from the mud where your love came through. Up from above, so faithful and true. Stuck in the gutter if I didn't have you. From the old to the new, my soul be renewed. Up from the mud where your love came through. Up from above, so faithful and true. Stuck in the gutter if I didn't have you. Lord, if I didn't have you. If I didn't have you. Lord, if I didn't have you. Don't know where I'd be if I didn't have you. Lord, if I didn't have you. If I didn't have you. Lord, if I didn't have you. Don't know where I'd be if I didn't have you.
Yes. Don't know where I would be if I didn't have you, God. That is a I love that song. That song is beautiful, man. It has a really, really powerful message. And some real truth behind it. I mean, they was going in either way it goes. Either way it go, they was going in. But I love the song and the concept, the heart behind it. You really could feel, what they talking about. I mean, let's face it. None of us would be anything anywhere. We wouldn't be able to do anything at all if God wasn't involved, if He wasn't there carrying us through. And I take into account YouTube, this random shutdown, whatever just happened a minute ago. But the message was being delivered. I don't have anything against it. I guess I got so caught up in listening to the lyric, and I'm like, my wife used to tell me that when we first got together, she's a lyrics person. And I feel like that's important. It's just as important listening to what a person's talking about, what they're saying, during the, in a song, regardless of how good the song sounds, you still need to know what they're talking about. And so I love the fact, and I feel like that's important. It's just as important listening to. I love the fact that, everything that they were saying in there, and talking about where they came from, how God brought them out, and how He would, they wouldn't be at the point that they were in if they didn't, if God wouldn't have brought them out. So, great job, man. I definitely get that one a 10 out of 10. That's regular rotation worthy. Regular rotation worthy. All right, what do y'all think? Shout out to my wife. There in support. Shout out to Go Yee. Just saw you in here. All right. Thanks to that little hiccup, I lost my place. So let's see here. You got some more music. Telling the Truth, aka Ellen. And this is by Raw Davidson featuring Telling the Truth. The song is called Kicking It With Soul. Let's get it. Okay, here we go.
Wake up in the morning and I pray. On my way to another great day. Life ain't fair, but it's a game we gotta play. You're fully in control, and that's all I gotta say. Focused on the prize, not the people on the side. Eyes on the road, grind mode all the time. In the fast lane, maintain while I change. Writing my story, it's time to turn another page. Learning from mistakes, I embrace every lesson. Catching blessings like an interception. My obsession is steady progression. My intention is to ease the tension. Breeze past hate, speeding without brakes. Broaden my horizon, mindful of the snakes. Get the cake and then eat another beat. Kicking it with soul like the shoes on my feet. Yeah, I got battles, but I'm happy still. The city gritty, but it's prettier than daffodils. I ain't chillin', get it crackin', I've been stacking bills. I'm just praying for the day that I can laugh at Bill. You know the devil telling lies that are never true. If you let God do his thing, then you are never blue. He wanna better you and get you through whatever you face. Praise God, I've been saved by his grace. Life is a gift, to exist, it is sweet. I got everything I need, I've been feeling so complete. Flip on a beat and then I hit the street. Kicking it with soul like the shoes on my feet. Life is a gift, to exist, it is sweet. I got everything I need, I've been feeling so complete. Flip on a beat and then I hit the street. Kicking it with soul like the shoes on my feet.
This is ministry, I don't do it for a career. Pioneer like Paul Revere, give me a clear conscience. Get me rolling like a snowball so Satan can't stop it. I blast like a rocket, Lord align me when I'm out the pocket. I want you to rain down more than blessings you've been dropping. With you I'm rocking, when I fall you pull me up just like stockings. I hang with Jesus like an apostrophe. Got peace and joy though the world's a catastrophe. Stir up the gifts so I don't doze off and fall into apathy. Actually I gave you all of me, not just half of me. Though the gift is free for me, Jesus was beaten brutally initially to restore us back to the Father. They took a spear and jabbed him in the rib. I poured water, his arm was broken and he was dismembered. So why do we fight to surrender? The thing is we gotta make him the center. That way demons can't even enter to take us under. But the thunder of God beats in my chest, has me address the things I think of less on this conquest. I'm victorious, that means I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed.
Life is a gift, to exist, it is sweet. I got everything I need, I've been feeling so complete. Flip on a beat and then I hit the street. Kicking it with soul like the shoes on my feet. Life is a gift, to exist, it is sweet. I got everything I need, I've been feeling so complete. Flip on a beat and then I hit the street. Kicking it with soul like the shoes on my feet.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go. Yo, joints like this be making me want to rap so bad, man. Especially when they leave it open like that. I just be wanting to like go in, clip, throw me a verse in there real quick, you know what I'm saying, just for myself, because I love the East Coast vibe, man. I'm telling you, this song is definitely one of them that you kind of, you know what I'm saying, Saturday morning, getting ready to clean up the house. You know what I'm saying? You kick that on real quick. Wake all the kids up at 9:00 in the morning. And everybody just start cleaning the house. Like, I love that. It's definitely street worthy. Also, you know what I'm saying? Because I mean, it's dope, man. I like it. I think if anything I can say, it goes back to one of the things I brought up a couple of weeks ago about using vocal compression. And so when it comes to that vocal compression, if you over compress it, or if your high pass frequency is too hot, then to the person listening to it with headphones on, it almost seems like overbearing on the ears, on the high side of it. Now, like, lyrically, everything was there on point, like spot on. Like they jumped in, they rode the beat. That's the kind of stuff you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? Just if I had one suggestion, it would just be that. It would be, you know, just watch those levels on those high pass filters, because you know, you don't want to overwhelm your listeners' ears. So here's my question: what do you all rate it? What would you rate this? Alicio sent me 2 blank emails. Definitely was digging the vibe on it, though. Real talk. I'm gonna say for this one, I definitely give it a 10 because of the vibe. I mean, well, let me rethink for a second. So, got you, Miguel. Give me just a minute, and then we'll get down this list, bro. I'm not like, I don't do priority list kind of thing. I just kind of do as it comes. So, but I got you, fam. Miguel, you're Kid Magazine, right? Kid Mag. All right. So, I got you, bro. Okay, so I'm gonna say 9 out of 10. The reason I say 9 is just because of that high pass in them ears, man. You gotta pull it back just a little bit, but 9 out of 10. It's still play worthy though, and I still intend on playing it. But I may fix her verse for our end just so we can make sure that this radio ready for that part. All right. Up next, I got Kanata Small. Song's called Time to Pray. So let's get into it.
Yeah. I keep going till ain't nothing left. That's why I bring a knife to a gunfight. I think I can and I just might, cause I'ma do it my way. So go ahead, make my day. Make my day. Woo. Yeah, go ahead, make my day. You know you want it. Hey, I'ma do it my way. I think it's time to play. It's time to play. Yeah, I beat everybody, give me one night, and I look around like I'm done right. If you want it, then you better come right, cause I got the fire, but I'm cold as ice. Eye level, you ain't on it, cause my level ain't the normal. I'm not the one you ever wanted. Get in my way, so go ahead, make my day. Make my day. Woo! Yeah, go ahead, make my day. Come on, you know you want it. Hey, I'ma do it my way. I think it's time to play. Woo! Woo! Make my day. I think it's time to play. Woo! Woo! Yeah. Woo! 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 I think it's time to play. 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 You know you want it. I think it's time to play. I think it's time to play. So go ahead, make my day. Make my day. Woo! Yeah. Go ahead, make my day. Woo! Yeah. Make my day. Woo! Yeah. Go ahead, make my day. I'ma do it. I'ma do it. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Make my day. Come on. You know you want it. Hey. I'ma do it my way. I think it's time to play.
Okay. Definitely a different change up there. Change of the field, all that kind of stuff. 93 official, appreciate you joining, bro. Okay. So I'm speechless. This one feels like like an intro song to get you hyped up. Like if I was in the gym and I was working out, you know what I'm saying? If I was in the gym and I'm working out, this would definitely keep me pumped for sure. Like, cause you know, I feel like I'm focused on what it is that we trying to, you know what I'm saying? What I'm trying to accomplish. You know what I'm saying? You just kind of, it's like a hype song kind of thing. Maybe the vocal and I would work on the mix a little, because it does feel like, or it does sound like the music is overproduced, and is like, it's not mixed down with the vocal well. So like you can like barely hear, or at certain points you can barely hear the artist over the production. Now whoever produced it they cold. So like for production wise, that is definitely the production wise on it is a 10 for sure. But because of the mix, I have to say maybe a 8. I'm probably gonna have it in my playlist. I ain't gonna lie, cause I like hype stuff, man. I like that. You know, it's something that kind of make you want to get up and go, and really go for something. I like that part of it. All right, so ratings, come with them. What y'all got? I'm interested to see what y'all what your ratings are on that. All right. Okay. All right, Miguel, I see you. Miguel said 10. Ooh. Ooh, I got a single from NF and Hilgi. I'm gonna hold on to that. That's gonna be good in itself. All right, let's see here. All right, so we got DJ Zeal I hope y'all prepared, because I'm gonna tell y'all the volume of submissions that we get come from all over the place, man. And I love the fact that we have a platform that can be used internationally as well as national wise. You know what I'm saying, in the United States and overseas. As long as we understand what you're talking about and what you're saying, we definitely throw it in there. But if I don't know what you're talking about and I don't speak that native tongue, I'm less apt to put it in rotation, to be honest, just because I don't know what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? And I could be throwing something in there and exposing people to all kind of weird stuff. So anyway, so this one is DJ ZL's song's called Not Let Go. So here we go. I have had stuff from DJ ZL before though. Appreciate it, 93 Official.
When the sun gone and the night come, when my brothers and sisters are fight on me, you know I'm far rock where do I run, and check restoration devise some. When folks have enough to say I criticize, start to twist the truth and tell them lies. Like on my fate me feel let go, but I have something to tell you. Me a one on, me a one on, me a one on, and me nah let go. And me nah let go. Say me a one on, me a one on, me a one on. And me nah let go. And me nah let go. Some people woulda want me to let go. If in a boat them want me to stop blow. If in a winter them want it to stop snow. If it's a kite them want wind to stop blow. Them no mind to see me a stay low, but upon me knees me see me feet grow. Me a roll with the Father watch him flow, and there is one sure thing that I me a one on, me a one on, me a one on, and me nah let go, and me nah let go. Say me a one on, me a one on, me a one on, and me nah let go, and me nah let go. Take a grip and another one, hold fast and never let go. No matter what the people of the world may say, tell them you're not let go. If them try to hurt you, nah let go. Come with discouragement, nah let go. I tell beer lie, nah let go. Them start for despise, nah let go. You get godly rebuke, nah let go. You get hurt by the truth, nah let go. No matter what you face, nah let go. You will live out your fear, nah let go. Cause you are one on, you are one on, you are one on, and you're not let go, and you're not let go. Say you are one on, you are one on, you are one on, and you're not let go, and you're not let go. Say me a one on, me a one on, me a one on, and me not let go. And me nah let go. Say me a one on, me a one on, me a one on. And me nah let go. And me nah let go. Tell them say 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 me nah let go.
Tell them something, not let go. I like that. Yo, I'm telling y'all, man, I'm super eclectic, okay? I really, really enjoy music from other cultures, man. It's always a nice change up. It's always a really nice change up. All right, so I'm interested. Davon Britton, appreciate the follow, bro. What do y'all think? I I like this song, man. I know y'all saw me dancing, you know, and it's just that's just the joy that I get from being in this and being able to do this. So what y'all think? I will say this much. The other thing too, though, is that we talked about that compression a little earlier, and I'm gonna go back to that again, just because it still seems to be something that's kind of recurring, and it's something that happens quite a bit. So it's not that people do it on purpose, because I'm sure they don't. And even production engineers or sound engineers have a tendency to do that as well, and kind of overdo it on the high side of stuff. So when I talk about like the high side of things, like I could do something right now to my microphone to kind of explain to y'all what I mean when I say when I talk about high tones. So right now you can hear my voice in pretty much natural state, because I have everything pretty much set at square, at 0, right? If I turn up the high side of my voice, now you hear this whole high pitch, like high frequency on the end of it. So now you hear every single S. You even hear, me breathing, all this kind of stuff. So if I turn that back down, now you can kind of understand what the high pass tone is. So when we talk about, killing the high pass, or not putting too much high pass in there, you don't want it so hot to where it sounds like this, and then everything else is like, because then think about it, if you got a whole song that sounds like this, especially if you're listening with headphones on, you can really hear the difference in tone on the microphone. But if you have a whole song that sounds like that, vocal and the track itself, then that's where you start messing with your listeners' ears. So you want to be careful with those high passes like that, and make sure you don't overdo it. Overall though, I like the song. I'm definitely gonna rock it out. I'll get out when I ain't giving out a lot of 10s tonight for some reason. I'm ready to though. I'm ready to give out some more 10s. Miguel, where you at? All right, Kid Magazine sent his on SoundCloud. So before I continue to play it, let me pause this right here. Okay. And let's get it. Hopefully, Miguel, you are in the Christian hip hop genre. Because I don't want to be offensive to anybody. Please take me for what I mean, man. My heart is in the right place, and I really want to make sure that we stay aligned with what we do at Must Be Heard Radio. And yeah, so here we go. Scratch. All right. Guys, please read the description. All right. So that's a no-go for me. From the bit I heard, I would say go back to the drawing board, realistically speaking. And the problem with part with SoundCloud, man, it's not going to give you all of the sound that you need anyway. But I would definitely say go back to the drawing board. Scratch that. Okay. I appreciate the warning, bro. I appreciate the warning because I sure was getting down to it, man. I promise you, I mean no harm by what I say. You know what I'm saying? I think every artist, a lot of people have place and time, you know what I'm saying? And it's all good. It's all good. Yo, I don't get offended, you know what I'm saying? It's all love either way it go. But man, definitely got to be careful with the platform that we have. With the platform that we have and everything. But I appreciate you. Stick around, 93 Official, though. You might learn something around here, man. All right. Moving on down my list. Or back to the list. Alicia, welcome back, sir. All right. I'm really wrestling over this because I know the song gonna be good and I know it's gonna be a 10. We already plan on playing it anyway. I haven't listened to it yet. I didn't even watch the video because I legitimately was waiting until we did this show. Now I'm trying to decide if I should do this or not. All right, so let's see. Why not? All right, so I got the new joint that BRM sent in, or that I got from BRM, featuring NF and Hilji. I already know this is gonna be a 10 though, but you know what I'm saying, I may as well go ahead and put it in. May as well go ahead and play it. But I mean, we know where this is going. All right, completely objective opinion. The song's already released anyway, so what I think about it don't really matter. And like I said, we already had planned on playing it anyway, in regular rotation, especially because they worked hard on releasing it. So here we go.
And nothing ilgy, they gave me a feeling. Took the CHH and pointed to the ceiling. Gave it up to God, we in the building. Molded up the sound, here to kill it. I'm me gone, just the flow up. Hope you feel it, y'all. Yeah, I was on the mic like I was whispering. Sitting on the bench like Willie put me in. I was out here singing with the hooks. Rapping softer wasn't good. I'm a Christian, I look. I was afraid to show the emotions up in the lines. These were the guys, show me some things up in the rise. Took it aboard that I run with, and now I'm flying. Watching the vids, taking the dose. Think about through to the toes. Looking at things that I roll, couple it up, shout it right over the chest. Watching the flow, oh, ride it out onto the boat. Out of the way, me and my guys set up the sail. See how they lead it away. He is the captain, I'm just a mate. I still remember the day, Watching the Ilgy on video, I was amazed, yeah. And nothing Ilgy, they gave me a feeling. Took the CHH and pointed to the ceiling. Gave it up to God, we in the building. Molded up the sound, here to kill it. I'm me gone, just the flow up, hope you feel it, y'all. Heard us do that, and was like, yo, where the pen at? The emotion and those beats, had that sound, cannabis 2000 BC. Grew up on them dudes, Jada Kisses, Eminence. When I started rapping about, I got a one fitting in. Thought I would have to be quiet, then I wanna be starting the scene. But the louder I went and I rapped, yeah, the lyrics they started to reach. Testimony, feel the music, gave you real like that Nate. Started shooting vids like I was Eric, I wasn't great. But I kept on pushing, working on my craft. Sure they laughed, always brought you God all up in these raps. When I stabbed. They on me go sit to the flow, taking me out of my bubble. We got the people who else, now you know. And nothing Ilgy, they gave me a feeling. Took the CHH and pointed to the ceiling. Gave it up to God, we in the building. Molded up the sound, here to kill it. I'm me gone, just the flow up, hope you feel it, y'all. And nothing Ilgy, they gave me a feeling. Took the CHH and pointed to the ceiling. Gave it up to God, we in the building. Molded up the sound, here to kill it. I'm me gone, just the flow up, hope you feel it, y'all.
Hey, BRM, Yo, son. Listen, man. At BRM, you cold, bro. I told y'all I already knew what it was gonna be. Yo, shout out to BRM, man. Yeah, your son. We played your son on the show a couple weeks ago too, bro. Killing it, man. Y'all tearing it up. Excellent job on this. Period. Hands down. Easy. Love it. That's a 10. I mean, all day long, that's a 10. Oh, man. All right. We all know. So, yeah, moving on. All right, up next, I got an artist that's sent in a submission earlier. His name is Rawnificent. So let's see here. All right, let's see. I'm gonna see if I can boom. All right, Rawnificent, you up, boss? If I'm gonna hit play anyway. I'm looking for you. Yes, his name is Rawnificent. Really. I looked at I just kind of looked up his website, all that. I don't know. I still don't necessarily know what to think. So, I definitely could use y'all help on this one. That would be amazing. So, all right, here we go. This is Rawnificent. Song's called Ready.
Yeah. Rawnificent. Yeah, I'm put that in everything. Rawnificent. Ready on the scene, yeah, I'm bout that. Any type of me, yeah, I doubt that. Hey, now put your hand where your mouth at. Came up with a plan for the bounce back. You don't understand, better count back. Can't see a champion without stats. And the team will show back. Just make sure you know that. Ready on the scene, yeah, I'm bout that. Any type of me, yeah, I doubt that. Hey, now put your hand where your mouth at. Came up with a plan for the bounce back. You don't understand, better count back. Can't see a champion without stats. And the team will show back. Just make sure you know that. Grip it, fit it, and then I flow. I'm on the road, they can't catch me and they know why. I'm so cold, I wash my hands, the water froze. Yes, I'm bold, exactly like I'm supposed to. If you approach, make sure you know ties. Me and me wifey be killing you cockroaches. This ain't no magic, won't display no hocus pocus. I'm in my zone, ain't no way I'm gon' lose my focus. Let's see, what's the one to bite me? Won't top me, no, not likely. The best of my time, I just might be. Step in the booth, make a hit like lightning. Your music is not exciting, you can't freestyle, better get to writing. It's so depressing, not at all with the slightest inviting. See, I'm igniting, taking off calls and UFO sighting. I do this daily, FYI, bro, I do this nightly. Ready on the scene, yeah, I'm about that. Any type of me, yeah, I doubt that. Hey, now put your hand where your mouth at. Came up with a plan for the bounce back. You don't understand, better count back. Can't see a champion without stats. And the team will show back. Just make sure you know that. Ready on the scene, yeah, I'm about that. Any type of me, yeah, I doubt that. Hey, now put your hand where your mouth at. Came up with a plan for the bounce back. You don't understand, better count back. Can't see a champion without stats. And the team will show back. Just make sure you know that.
Okay. So, objective opinion here. All right, so here we go. the one thing. Yeah. Haters, put your hand where your mouth at. I actually think that's kind of funny to hear, though. Real talk. All right, so completely objective opinion here. Stacks, layers. So, if you do too much stacking, and I learned this from OB. Shout out to OB of Rapzilla. Because I learned some stuff from him, just kind of listening to some feedback from something that he reviewed of mine, and I've heard him do reviews of other people that do this, and it makes really good sense. So, I get layers to a sense, but there's a different way to do layers. As an engineer, there's a different way that you can do layers by basically doing side chaining your vocals. So you got one side left, one side right, and then they cross each other. So doing side chaining can create that same stereo effect where you don't have to record so many times and then stack so many layers, because the problem is it's really hard as an artist to do the same thing and make the same sound every single time. Some people can do it. I can do it sometimes, but even I mess up. So, when you have them layers stacked on top of each other like that, if it's one, you can kind of get away with it a little bit. When it's two or three, now it's kind of overkill, because one part might be slightly behind another one. Then something else might be like another word might be slightly behind another word. And then now you got what sounds like a train wreck when everything runs all into each other. It's the same concept of when you have musicians, and you'll notice you probably haven't noticed this, but you'll notice it probably now after I say it. So when sometimes you have musicians, everybody's playing. They teach you, or we always teach musicians to play in different octaves, play in different parts of the scale. Not everybody play in the middle. So you have keyboard players that like to play with their hands close together like this. My uncle said you got to hold 88 keys if you have an 88 key keyboard. Why confine yourself to just this little space? Well, if the keyboard is playing in the middle tone and the bass is playing in the middle tone, which really should be the bottom, but the bass is playing in middle tone, then you got a lead guitar, an acoustic guitar, a saxophone, or horns. Everybody's playing in the middle. You'll notice people start messing with the volume because they can't hear each other, or they can't hear themselves. And that's because all of the tones are right there in the same little section. Well, when it comes to recording, it's kind of the same concept. You got this much space to use. I'm gonna try to relative my hands to the camera. So you got this much space to use. Why confine yourself to this much space? See what I'm saying? So if you overcrowd or overstack or anything like that, it can get really busy, and then we really kind of lose what you're saying. So it take me a whole song to figure out what exactly you're saying. I can tell you this much: I still don't really know what he said after haters put your hands where your mouth at. So yeah. Objectively, I would rate it. It's kind of hype though. It's kind of hype. I give you that. But I would probably rate that song a 7 out of 10. Man, I'm telling you, I'm not giving out 10s, man. It's not happening tonight. Don't seem like. But I definitely give it a 7 out of 10. It has playability, it has potential, but them stacks, man, you gotta pull back on the stacks. All right, so I got another one. This one, I'm sure this man something doubt that. That's it. All right, so this one I know for sure probably has 10 material. It's by K Drama. featuring Jared Sanders and DJ Michael V. The song's called Both Sides of the Blessing. So let's get it.
Who said K Drama and Mike LV couldn't come together and bring the people what they want? There's always two sides, so make sure you realize it's God first, God last, and God always.
Ain't getting younger, yeah, I'm getting better. Won't let him got his blessing my endeavors, but I feel the pressure. So much pain I endure trying to hold it all together. It's a challenge trying to earn a living through the art of penning with a feather letters. Been ran out of timeouts, ain't trying to pull a Chris Webber still. Think I rap like it's 09. I appreciate all the old times, but they're acting like the referees penalizing me, moving back the goal line. Can't sweat that, cause it's goal time. Been chiseling at this gold mine. I praise God through providence, and I praise God through the slow times. Daily I look up to heaven, gotta get the lesson before the blessing. Everything can't be finessed with, so I'm pressing, gotta get my reps in. Some seasons feel depressing, but in these sessions I feel his presence, eyes on the prize where I'm headed. So refreshing on the other side, sadly many don't make it, but you gotta get over that heartache, too much on the line for the taking. I was raised on the many yes games, so challenges I'm embracing. It no matter what I'm facing, just say it. If I'm going in, I'm going all the way. Opposition's in my face, God, move it out the way. I can stay where I'm at, keep going. It don't matter how hard to get the towel, I'll never throw in. I will never quit, gotta get to the other side. Won't quit, gotta get to the other side. I will never quit, gotta get to the other side. To the other side, to the other side of the blessing.
Hey, morning, brush my teeth and wake the babies up. Potty training little man, I'm hoping he amazes us. And on his own, he waking up. Grab a stool, place his butt up on the seat and spray it up. A number 2 to change it up. Fool to grab the grease and brush her hair before mama do. Grab the lotion, rub it in, or maybe try to honor. Ooh, something that the wifey occupy and I'm responsible for. Like gassing up and clocking in the 9 to 5 or 2. I know it's wishful thinking, homie, but the metaphor is training up a child, and when you do it, know they better for it. Let them know you love them, sow a seed. Grace, you better show it. Be a sign of peace for 'em, homie, like you met a Taurus. And sometimes a hard head'll make a soft behind, but it's a lesson I'm confessing. Had to seek the cross to find. I'm trying to drop a jewel, you ain't gotta drop a dime. It's different looking through your papa's eyes.
If I'm going in, I'm going all the way. Opposition's in my face, God, move it out the way. I can stay where I'm at, keep going. It don't matter how hard to get the towel, I'll never throw in. I will never quit, gotta get to the other side. Won't quit, gotta get to the other side. I will never quit, gotta get to the other side. To the other side, to the other side of the blessing.
Hey yo, remember, no matter what season you in, hold firm. Cause one thing I know about seasons is they always change. So keep your head up and know God got you, you heard? You already know what time it is. God always.
have been talking this entire time, and I'm looking at my screen and I see I see it, but I don't see the microphone moving. Now I do. Thumbs up if you hear me. Holla if you hear me. Ooh, ooh. Just kidding. I know y'all can hear me now. All right, so this song is definitely a 10 by a large margin. It's really easy to give this one a 10. Not because I'm a fan of K-drama, okay? But just because I feel like it was expertly done. It was only one thing that I heard. It was only one thing that I heard that may not even be that big of a deal. And it was that low end of the 808 kind of distorted the vocal just a little. But I only noticed it. Nobody else probably would. So who cares, right? 10 all day. I'm playing that. We running that. So K-drama, if you listening right now, if you watching this, or Jared Sanders or DJ Mike LV, if any of y'all watching that, this is great job, guys. Great job, hands down. This is really well put together. I don't know what else to say about it. Y'all kind of already knew that anyway, I feel like. Yeah. Shout out to Alicio for sending that in. Cause it definitely was I was gonna end up with it either way it go. All right. Up next, who I got? Let's see. Quest featuring Edify. Song's called Step Out. Is it Quez or is it Queasy? Pretty sure it's not Queasy. All right, here we go.
Yeah, it's rocky when I'm shaking anyway. See my future, but I'm stuck in on my way. Feeling hopeless, but creation's in my head. Yeah. Gotta get it, bout it. Yeah. Ay, step out. Yeah. Step out. Step out. Yeah. Step out. Yeah. Looking at me sideways, but you won't deny me. Loving me on Wednesday, hating me on Friday. Facing all my demons, there's a monster. But if I step on faith, there will be conquered. No, I can't live with regret. I gotta take the first step. Got too much heart in my chest, and I point the tech to my flesh. Yeah, and if I ever fail, at least I finish the test. I know so many won't attempt it, they don't live what they said. Yeah, ooh, give me some room. I'm gonna grow, I'm gonna bloom. Living the truth, you gotta move. If it ain't healthy, I wanna consume. I'm trying to find a way out. Gotta walk your faith out. Time to live it out loud. Gotta give up my doubt. Yeah, it's rocky when I'm shaking anyway. See my future, but I'm stuck in on my way. Feeling hopeless, but creation's in my head. Yeah. Gotta get it, bout it. Yeah. Ay, step out. Yeah. Step out. Yeah. Step out. Heading out the boat, I'm about to walk on water. Faith in myself, insecurity is drowning. Always on TNT, bold, not Titanic. My Caribbean, you living water, hear this planet now. Yeah. Look at the grid, look at the shine, look at the fruit of the mind. Yeah. Catching a wave, plotting with Christ, Corona got me with the time. Yeah. Had to dig in the bag, he wiped me down with a rag. Yeah. Sauce drip like Chick-fil-A, still eat cause the bag. You're never gonna get it if you don't go get it, stop wasting your time. Keep chasing your dreams and stick with the vision, if not it's a crime. If we edify unity, never give up, but we'll win every time. Gotta walk it out now, living out your best life, yeah. Yeah, it's rocky when I'm shaking anyway. See my future, but I'm stuck in on my way. Feeling
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's a vibe, right? That's a bop. I call it. That's a bop right there. I like that. Feeling that. Let me see here. Hold on. I'm missing something. What is that sound? What is that sound? Y'all hear that? Yep. I know y'all hear that, right? I know y'all hear that. All right. Yes, sir. That's definitely a bop for sure. I'm definitely gonna watch that video though. I want to see now. Yeah, that's 10. All right, so my bad for butchering your name, Queese. My bad. Keys. Marquise. Keys. I got you. Featuring Edify. That good job, guys. Great job on that. Definitely 10 material still. So yeah, good job. All right, I had one from a couple of weeks ago that I will put it in right now actually. So the artist name is Josh Carey. Song's called He Wouldn't. I know it seemed like I'm just kind of flying through and moving on, right? I ain't spending a whole lot of time. It was something that I did want to say though. So Alicia, I saw you tag them and said they was from Cincinnati, Ohio. That's the same place that Kristen Gray is from. And when Jared started rapping, I promise you, I thought that was it sounded like Kristen Gray to me. Yep, Josh Carey, He Wouldn't. C-A-R-E-Y, by the way. So Carey. But yeah, I Ohio, they doing it up there. Doing it big. All right, so here we go. Josh Carey, He Wouldn't.
I got a testimony to tell you.
I've had days where I could not eat. I've had days where I could not sleep. Now I've had days where I wanted to end everything, but you held my hand and you wouldn't let go. I've had days where I thought I lost my mind. I've had days where I gave up the fight. So I have days where I look back and cry, 'cause you held my hand and you wouldn't let go. You wouldn't let go. You wouldn't let go. No, 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 no. You wouldn't let go. Even when I try to let go. You wouldn't let go. I've had days where I question my guilt, and I've had days where nothing seemed to make sense. Should I be here or even be doing this? But you held my hand and you wouldn't let go. I've had days where I listened to the enemy and let him tell me what was inside of me. Now I have days where I look back and cry, 'cause you had my hand and you wouldn't let go.
Yes. My man. Yo. Oh my. First of all, thank you, Jesus, for not letting us go anywhere, but holding on to us. Like, beyond mistakes, beyond disbelief, beyond errors, and all of the above. Thank God for Jesus. Really. Wow. Wait, I'm gonna tell y'all. I know y'all see me making faces, but when people start running like that, this is when people start running like that. I'd be looking for something to throw. I'm like, you better run. You better run. I mean, if you gonna run well. You know what I'm saying? Like he was Usain Bolt in that thing, man. On vocal wise, like wow, that's a beautiful song. I don't have any negative critiques at all. I don't have any positive. I don't have, man, bro. Keep doing what you're doing. Rawnificent, what's good with you? Yo, you missed your turn, bro. But appreciate you showing up though. That song is beautiful. It's beautiful. There's nothing that really even be said about it. I mean, we talk about from start to finish, and strong finish at that, and kind of kept going. It was like this like, I don't know, like you could feel the release as the song was progressing. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, that's tens, it's 20s, it's 1,000 if I could give it to it. Beautiful, man. I mean, the message behind the song and everything, it really got me. Really got me stirred up. I already had church, man. Y'all better be glad I ain't got no shout track on here. I sure turn that on. I mean, I love intense worship. I love the type of worship where, I got you, Alicio. I'll definitely forward that. But I love that type of worship where, you feel the artist into it, as well as, and you can feel the spirit of God kind of flow through their song, through their music. And man, just being used by God is just, it's amazing. It's amazing. All right. Almost made me turn the thing off, man. I'm for real though. Look, I will pop up a shout track right now. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing. I would do that just because. Just because, yeah, definitely big ups to Josh Carey, man, bro, man, way to be used by God. I'm definitely gonna be curious to kind of track your movement, man, and track how God used you in this ministry, man. You got a lot in front of you, a lot in store for you, I'm sure. And I don't give prophecies. I don't give prophecies, but I do feel like God is going to take that and use that in a big way. I I hear the words interview coming up at some point or another as soon as I email them back. So yeah, I know my wife enjoyed that. She's Oh, and will be, sir, and will be. We are bringing back the gospel hour. And in that gospel hour, it goes from, I believe, 3 p.m. to what is it? 3 p.m. 3 to 4 p.m. depending on how long. Central Standard Time on mustbeheardradio.com. Right down, let's see, this way, right down there. So we're definitely gonna be bringing that back, because we have a large number of worship songs as well as Christian hip hop music, and there's some EDM that's mixed in here, and a bunch of other things. So we're definitely gonna be doing that for sure. I mean, we got music from Alexis Spate as well. We just been sitting on. we had it before, and we were playing it with in just the gospel hour before. When it came through, something happened with the station, and we ended up losing a lot of our scheduling. But God, who is merciful and all powerful, who fixes stuff when we need it to be fixed. So yeah, we definitely appreciate him for that, and opening up the door. Yep, you're right, Alicio. And there's so many other artists who are just great worship people, said to be worship leaders and all of the above, and they need that platform as well, because I mean the message, the gospel of Jesus Christ must be heard. So and we want to be that voice for the voiceless, if you will. So yeah. That's it. I got another one. Another submission that came from, hold on, I gotta find it again. I had it marked. Yep, there it is. I had it marked, and I think I skipped over it too. It's another singer, I believe. And I want to say this. We don't mind playing singers. Hey, Alicio, first of all, we did get another singer though. Ted Clanton. Alicia, I appreciate you sending that one. I want to hear this one too. I just held off. All right, so now I'm just kind of flowing in the direction I feel like God's sending me in. So let's do it. So this is Ted Clanton. Song's called "Give You All the Praise."
Give you all the glory.
forsake me. You save me, transform me, and made me who I am today. You will never leave me. You save me, transform me. Oh, I love you, Lord. Oh, I love you, Lord. I give you all the glory, give you all the praise. Oh, I love you, Lord. Oh, I love you, Lord. I give you all the glory, give you all the praise. Lord, I give you, Lord, I give you all the praise. Lord, I give you, Lord, I give you all the praise. You will never leave me. You save me, transform me. You will never leave me, nor forsake me. You save me, transform me, made me who I am today. You don't look at my situation or my circumstances, but all I wanna say, I surrender. The chase is over. The chase is over. You gave me a second chance. You gave me a second chance. You don't look at my failures. You gave me a second chance. You gave me a second chance. You don't look at my failures or my circumstance. Oh, I love you, Lord. Oh, I love you, Lord. I give you all the glory. I give you all the praise.
This man, yo, Alicia, man. It's pretty too. Alicia, you funny, bro. Hey, Ellen. Telling the truth in the building. Literally. That's what we do around here. Ellen, what's up? Yo, we reviewed your song earlier. We miss you. But, yeah. Alicia talking about this man putting down R. Kelly and Trey Songz vibes. I'm putting them under the bus. Put them under the bus. Great song. Great song though. Continuing on, dishing out 10s. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Yeah, that's gonna be on. Guess what else I got? I got the Lights Out joint by AKA Fisher, featuring Heson Lee, GG, and BRM. We about at the benchmark anyway, so I'm about to play that we're gonna take this out strong. To get y'all through the rest of y'all night, because I'm done holding up y'all time. Whew, I'm ready for this one though. Let's get it. All right, so if you missed it, BRM, aka Fisher released a song, I believe it was last week, featuring his son Lee, Eli Ramsey, GG, and BRM. We got that joint. Appreciate you, BRM, for shooting that over, aka Fisher. Appreciate you sending that, bro. I only listened to a part of the song. I know. I only listened to a part of it because I wanted it to like contain the excitement. I did listen to I listened to part of it. But I mean, y'all know how I am. When we get new submissions, I like to save them for Saturday. So, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times I hold out. As much as I wanted to click play and finish the video, especially seeing BRM in it and his son Lee, I was like, come on. But I held on. So, last song of the night, this is Lights Out. It's Like That, featuring Eli Ramsey, his son Lee, Gigi, and one of our longtime good friends, BRM. Let's get it.
And I saw heaven opened, and behold a white horse, and he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True, and in righteousness he doth judge and make war. His eyes were as a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns, and he had a name written that no man knew but he himself. And he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood, and his name is called the Word of God.
It's like this and like that and like this and it is what it is, but I am that I am. It's who says what's what and that's that. No ifs, ands, or buts. Used to have my trusted funds. I bought that live, but now that account just ain't adding up like an abacus. It's lights out in your city, trying to get you on this right route. That left ain't busy. This little light of mine can't be contained by no four walls. Can't keep my people under a steeple post altar call. We be up and down the highways and the byways. Word, this how you feel. You know what it is, you may not like it, but it is like it or not, and it's like that. It's like that, and like this, and like that, and I had to draw a line that cut my circle in half. Diameter, glory be to God, what we got? Wolves and coyotes, disguised in wool clothing, pulling the wool over the eyes of an unholy society. Got me rolling my eyes at Wally, hiding behind an obvious facade of piety. Like really? Oh please, don't even try, why you surprised? Talking about oh me, oh my, I'm on my road runner. Me. I told him to keep both eyes wide open, but it hurts them to look like they got soap in their eyes, so they play blind like they got Georgia on their mind.
And out of his mouth goeth the sharp sword, that with
play
it
blind
he
like
should
they got
smite the
Georgia on
nations.
their mind. Oh my.
And he shall rule them with a rod of iron, and he treadeth the winepress of the fierceness and wrath of Almighty God. And he hath on his vesture and on his thigh a name written, King of Kings and Lord of Lords.
It's gang, game over when it come to God. Yeah, we knock the devil out. Got the chance, Satan on the canvas, go throw in the towel. Congregation going wild, cause we know that he defeated. Demons flee when we on our knees, when we talk to Jesus. Yeah, and he coming back. Told you all he real, spitting facts at you, but you sitting there and laugh. It was finished on the cross, with his blood, it was done. Don't come at me with the doubt. Game over, yeah, we won.
OGG, you want the truth, so come in the booth. We talking that talk, we cooking the soup. Say what you want, my God never lose. I'm about his biz, got faith on the move. Bright light, I'ma let it shine. Don't watch, just on his time. Seek aim, you just might find Prince of peace in your mind. I'll be repping to the death of me. Bars you spit, he ain't set for me. Victory is what he left for me. He beat death so I could put death to me. That's fact.
Yeah, I got my life on track, I see no trouble. No matter what I face, my faith ain't subtle. I'm moving forward, coming out the rubble. Ain't no way I'm losing favor, overcoming every struggle. Yeah, gotta make this life worth living. Never never gonna face defeat when I got Jesus as my vision. That's my greatest decision. I got that victory living like I won't never be quitting. I wish these people would listen, and that's a given. Yeah, keep making moves, no hesitation. No matter your situation, Jesus has no complications. He'll overcome all you're facing. Keep that faith, no aggravation. Keep following your destination.
That's how you feel. That's how you feel. You know what it is, you may not like it, but it is like it or not, and it's like that. It's like that.
Waiting for it. This man Alicio said BRM is on the building, not in. He said on the building. Yo, I told y'all, man. I knew exactly what that song was going to be before I even turned it on. Oh my goodness. That is straight heat, straight fuego, bro. Yo, shout out to everybody who has who locked in, man, with us and rocked out tonight. Shout out to Erica Jackson, appreciate the follow. Kevin Rittman, Ronnie O. Screening, appreciate the follow. Charles Albritton, John R. Fiend, everybody that locked in and followed and subscribed and all of the above. We appreciate you guys so much. We definitely don't take it for granted. We got more music to come tomorrow, 7 p.m. Central Standard. I'm sorry. 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, 7 Eastern. Check out the Must Be Heard Radio show with not only myself, but my beautiful wife, Michelle, who has been in this chat the whole time as well, and locked in with us and supporting the vision. We appreciate you guys. I do want to make one special quick announcement. The merch store is almost up and ready. Check us out on our Twitch. Just go to twitch.com, switch.tv/mustbeheardradio. Check us out there. Our merch store is right there as well. So we're almost finished setting up the merch. So you definitely gonna want to get into that. I don't know how often y'all tune in, but if you caught the interview that we did with Mr. Pickney, you'll understand the reference when we say Omaha Steaks. So definitely check that out, and check out the Must Be Heard Radio show tomorrow, 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 Central. And we appreciate you guys rocking out with us and joining us. And you know what I'm saying, stay tuned for more coming up soon. So y'all have a blessed rest of your night, and as we always say, until next time, love God, hate sin, and live one.